Beer's good as well.
Oh, bro, I got this done yesterday. Otherwise, it was like this. Just let it go in lockdown. Oh, how you been, Dave? Was it alright?
Yeah, I'm cool, man. So you donate at hfuk.org.
Okay, here we go. Don't be straight.
Lovely.
A world where nations are rising against nations. People are left to die in poverty. Humanity first, we live to serve. In this time of the world where nations are rising against nations. People are left to die in poverty. Humanity first, we live to serve. Where there is thirst, we provide water. Where there is hunger, we bring food. Where there is illness, we offer treatment. Humanity first, we live to serve. In devastation, we provide relief. We bring hope when there is no opportunity. Humanity first, serving mankind. Humanity first, we live to serve.
May the peace and blessings of God be upon you all. Thank you very much for joining us today for the Humanity First virtual dinner and quiz. It's going to be an interactive quiz today, and we're looking forward to hosting you for the next hour and a half. I'm Mansoor, this is Usman, and we hope that you enjoyed today's quiz. Just at the beginning, before we start, you can donate at hfuk.org/donate, or you can call on 0300 561 0107. Of course, they say it's a fun event, but we really want people to send in those donations to make sure that we can get the money to the places where it can really make that difference. Thank you to everyone who've bought tickets so far, and we hope that you're enjoying your pizzas at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And to take part in this interactive quiz, you have to download the Slido app, or you can visit the Slido website, which is slide.do, sli.do. And when you do, enter the event code HFUK. And of course, if you are new to the channel, then please do subscribe. I'm getting hungry. I think you said pizza and it just put me off. Please do subscribe, and please do like the video.
So before we introduce our guests and the other people in this program, we are going to go to a small video, talking a bit about the work that's going on in Ukraine. Of course, a very important topic right now. And Humanity First is at the borders, helping those people that are escaping from the conflict. Let's take a look.
So you can see here, our cooks are serving dal at the moment and cooking rice. Some of this food will also cross the border. There are some helpers who are picking up our food and delivering it on the other side. So the people in need standing over there in line, they can receive some hot food. Also we have arrangement to make chai, and we have also people giving SIM cards for free for people arriving here, since the SIM card is not working when they reach Poland, crossing the Ukrainian border.
So a little snippet there as to some of the amazing work that's going on. Of course, throughout the whole show, of course, we're going to be having fun and interaction with our quiz and our contestants. We're going to introduce them in a second. But we really want you to understand the real life-changing work that's going on around the world and the real difference that your donations can make. So again, you can donate at hfuk.org/donate or call us on 0300 561 0107.
Now, we hope you have your Slido app ready to take part in the quiz, or you have logged in online. But today we are lucky to have 3 contestants in the studio, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome them. Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Wow.
And if we could just one by one introduce yourself to those who are at home and watching. So I'll start from my left.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Jazib Ahmed.
Jazib, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
14. Where are you from?
I'm from Rains Park, Masur region.
Masur region, acha.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shiraz Ahmed. I'm 17 years old. I'm looking very forward to this event, and I think it's very important that we obviously not celebrate, but we look at these current events happening.
And where are you from?
Rains Park as well, Masur region.
Okay.
I'm Kalim Minhas. I'm 25 and I'm from Sharif region.
Acha. Any of you related? Oh, so you two are, oh, so this is real personal for you lot.
Yeah, it's a personal situation.
So inshallah, hopefully you try your best, and we hope everyone at home also tries their best. So again, winning's not important. I know for you two probably it is.
Important.
But for you two it probably is because you've got to go home together. But it's about taking part and that spirit of competitiveness.
And just for full disclosure, number 2 wasn't forced to say any of those nice things about this program. So, but if we talk about the format of the quiz for a moment, there will be, if those people that have tuned in before, you will already be quite familiar to how the quiz is run, but there will be 30 seconds per question to answer, and there'll be 5 questions per round, and there'll be 5 rounds to get through. And after every round, we'll have a little bit of an update to look at who is doing well. Of course, there'll be some prizes involved as well, both for the people here taking part in the studio and for the people at home as well. Looking at the prizes for those people that are taking part via the Slido app, we have 3 prizes up for grabs. The first of which, you can imagine me holding up some sort of token, is a £50 Amazon voucher, which I'm sure you can get a lot of nice things with. Number 2 is a Bluetooth speaker, and here's my glamorous assistant to show the...
It's like I'm on the shopping channel, just trying
exactly,
to sell the product. But no, this is the Bluetooth speaker. If you come second in today's quiz, I'll leave it on the table so it motivates you to try and win it. But this you could win if you come second in today's quiz.
And number 3 will be HF merchandise, so Humanity First merchandise, again, sought after merchandise, depending on who you are and where you're from, but an assortment of merchandise which I'm sure you will be looking forward to receiving. So first, second and third, £50 Amazon voucher, Bluetooth speaker and Humanity First merchandise. So, Usman Sab, I think without further ado,
let's get to the quiz. Yeah.
Let's get to the quiz. So, you guys, are you ready? I want like a gladiator kind of response, but you don't have to shout necessarily.
No Googling. Yeah,
and no Googling.
So I know you're using Slido to...
It's 30 seconds. So.
Okay, fine. Well, you guys are quicker, we know that. Okay, cool. Round 1, general knowledge. And for full disclosure, somebody had to tell me how to pronounce this word. So, Number 1, the word hepatic refers to which organ of the body? Is it A, the heart, B, liver, C, kidney, or D, brain? The word hepatic refers to which organ of the body? Is it the heart, the liver, the kidney, or the brain? So for those people that are tuning in at home, what you're seeing on your screen right now is the 4 possible answers, and the timer has just finished, and we can see people at home have gone with a majority. I'm not going to say, you thought I was going to go for that, wouldn't you? Maybe let's go for our contestants first and let's see what they have to say.
Their body language didn't give anything away. None of them, I don't know whether you know it or you don't know it, but we go through one by one. What do you think the answer was?
I thought it was liver, but obviously I didn't know it. It was a wild guess.
You didn't copy your brother, did you?
No.
Right, so what did you think it was?
I think from this you can see 100%, so I think all 3 of us sitting here did liver. Wild guess really, with a C guess in the VAR.
Alright, and Kaleem Saab, yourself?
Liver, of course. I thought it was looking closer too, so pick liver.
Alright.
So we have 3 votes for liver here in the studio. Let's have a look at home and see what they have been saying for that. Let's have a look at what they've been saying for that. Gosh, let's have a look at the leaderboard for what people have been voting for at home. And we can see that the majority of people have gone for B, which is the liver, and indeed B is the correct answer. And we're gonna speed through these now. So number 2. Again, round 1, general knowledge. Question number 2. Which famous novel ends with the words, "After all, tomorrow is another day"? Which famous novel ends with the words, "After all, tomorrow is another day"? Is it A, Wuthering Heights, B, Dr. Zhivago, C, 1984, or D, Gone with the Wind? Which famous novel ends with the words, "After all, tomorrow is another day"?
Have you read any of these books?
If I said yes, that would be...
It would sound smart.
That sounds right, yeah, of course, of course. So, those are the 4 options. Again, you've got a few seconds at home to submit your answers, and we'll come after the studio guests, we'll have a look at just how well we're doing at home as well. Osman sir?
Jazib gave me the eyes right now. It's almost as saying I knew this one, and the others are looking down, not so confident, but I'm hoping you guys know the answer.
Are you sure the eyes were saying that he knows the answers?
It's either that or you
Looking
want
out
some
for help.
pizza.
Looking out for help.
Are we getting the contestants pizza? You might be saying that as well to me. But let's see, what did you guys think the answer was for this question?
I actually haven't read any of these, so
So you
another
took a
guess.
guess?
Yeah.
What did you guess?
I guessed 1984.
1984.
1984. Okay, yes.
Well, it seems that
For a minute I was
were you
about to say
checking that
that.
answer?
I was like, is that a book? That's how bad I am. I didn't even know that was one of the books. Sorry.
no, it seems that the siblings are agreeing. It's almost like we're copying each other. But I went with 1984, so
All right, let's have a look. And Khalil Sahab?
I've gone with the Wind.
Gone
the
with
last
it. What
one.
made you go with that? Is it just a guess?
Just a guess, random guess.
All right, well,
Yeah,
let's see.
do you know, I think for many people, 1984 might have looked like the right answer, because I mean, it's talking about days and tomorrow, and there's dates there. So I guess I understand the logic behind it. Let's have a look at the right answer. I've got a feeling that we're going to be slightly surprised by 1984, but let's have a look at the answers and how people have been voting at home. More importantly.
How many people at home have actually read the book?
Exactly, yeah. And there we go. So I think the majority of people have gone with with the Wind, and let's see if indeed that is the correct answer. So
Khalil
well
Sahab
done,
got
Khalil.
that correct.
So I think he's pulled ahead there. And again, well done to everyone who's been voting for that at home as well. Question number 3 of the first round of general knowledge. What colour is the element sulfur? What colour is the element sulfur? Is it A, blue, B, white, C, yellow, or D, red? What colour is the element sulfur? Do you know this?
I didn't think it was any of the ones I did think it was. It's not even on.
What do you think it was?
No, I can't say. I'll get embarrassed. But these lot are looking up at us quick. That means they've
Straight away.
answered it real quick.
Hopefully,
Oh,
yeah.
they're smiling.
Hopefully.
But no, I thought. I don't even want to say it. It's
So what
embarrassing.
colour,
I think it
is the element sulfur? Blue, white, yellow, red. Let's have a look at what our studio participants said.
So start with Kaleem this time. Let's start with
I've gone with red.
you going red.
Yeah.
Okay, Jazib.
I've gone with white, as the rest are like primary colours. So
Okay, it's a bit of wisdom behind your answer.
Interesting logic.
Shiraz.
I've gone with white. I think
Are you two aren't copying
There's
each
something
other? are
definitely
you? There's
going on
something
here.
here,
Like
innit?
you're on the same mobile account or something like that. Okay, cool.
You've gone with white as well.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a look at what people at home, how they've been voting. Okay, so we can see the majority have gone with yellow, and indeed yellow is the correct answer. So well done for everyone who got the correct answer at home. Question number 4. What is a baby kangaroo called? What is a baby kangaroo called? Is it A, a cub, B, a roux, C, a chick, or D, a joey? What is a baby kangaroo called? A cub, a roux, a chick, or a joey? I know I've been called at least one of these numerous
I've got a quick
times.
question for you actually.
Okay.
You've seen that famous program everyone watches at home, Friends.
What's that?
Do you know what Friends is? Everyone knows what a Friends is.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the reason
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking you, what's a Joey special? Do you know? Is linked with today.
No.
A Joey special is when you order 2 pizzas.
There you go.
I said that because I know everyone at
I don't
home
know how
is
to
enjoying
respond
the
to that.
dinner.
Okay, yeah, So there you go. So interesting
a Joey
fact.
special-
Osman's interesting fact for today: a Joey special is when you order 2 pizzas. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many pizzas Humanity First is going to be giving, but if they were going with a Joey special, it would have been 2.
Yeah.
So what is a baby kangaroo called? A cub, a roux, a chick, or a joey?
All right, I guess this time let's start with Shiraz from the middle.
Nearly 99.9% sure it's a Joey.
All right. Kaleem?
I've gone with roux because that's the last word of kangaroo. So That's why I
Oh,
selected.
good
Logic
idea.
there.
And Joseph,
I'm quite confident with this, and I picked Joey as well.
I tried to give you a hint. But actually, what I was trying to do was help them as well. See how I said the whole job?
We'll take his word for it. Right? We'll take his word for it. Let's see how people at home were voting. And we can see a massive majority have gone with option D, which is Joey, and indeed that is the correct answer. So well done, everyone at home, and indeed our two brothers in the audience. Rue, unfortunately, it's a shorter version of kangaroo,
It
but
was a good logic.
I mean, okay, it was okay.
I mean, you can call it a roof if you want.
Fair enough. Yeah, for you, it's a Rue. That's fine. Okay. For the last question on the first round of general knowledge, there is only one round of general knowledge, but I don't know why I keep saying the first round of general knowledge. On round one, general knowledge, this is the last question. Which organization has a symbol? Which organization has a symbol of a globe flanked by two olive branches? So a globe with two olive branches on either side. Which organization has a symbol of a globe flanked by two olive branches? It's A, NATO, B, United Nations, C, the Organization of African Unity, or D, the Commonwealth. Which organization has a symbol of a globe flanked by two olive branches?
Have you guys ever? Does it come to mind of you, or is it just a guess?
I did geography, so I've heard of these, but I'm not sure about the logo.
I don't think that's very helpful.
guess.
Then.
Yeah. So no. All right. Okay. So let's
see.
start with Kaleem. Kaleem, what did you put to them?
I put Organization of African Unity.
Okay. And Joseph?
I picked United Nations as like the globe, so
Okay. No, and Shiraz?
I picked United Nations.
Okay, there's definitely something going on. Like every question that they've answered, there's the same answer so far.
I think we need to shift them.
We just think the same
Should we force
exact
them to
same
answer
thing.
differently? Okay, cool. Let's have a look at what we have, what votes have come in from our audience at home. So which organization has a symbol of a globe flanked by two olive branches? NATO, United Nations, Organization of African Unity, or the Commonwealth? The majority have gone with B, which is United Nations, and it's highlighted green, so that means it's the right answer. So congratulations for the people at home. Right, so that's the end of our first round. What we're going to try to do is between the rounds of our questions, of course, this is all about how we can donate and how we can raise money and raise funds for our very worthwhile projects going on around the world. Not just for the projects, but indeed to actually make a difference on the ground, to impact people's lives in a positive way. And that's, I hope and I pray that's why we're all here today. And what we want to do also along with that is we're going to be showing you some videos and some footage of the groundbreaking work that's been going on around the world. But during these videos, there's always a slight hint within the video, so an incentive for you to pay attention, because there will be a question afterwards, and the person or the people that can send in their names and their answers and the answers that they get right, a person will be chosen from among them who gets the answer right, and they'll be receiving an award. Is it an award the right way? Prize. A prize.
Yeah, prize,
an award. Yeah. I'm not going to stand up and present it to them. So let's go to the audience leaderboard first of all to see what's going on and see how people at home are doing just before we go on our little break. Let's have a look. So I'll be the first to admit that my eyesight is not the best, and across the studio I'm unable to actually see who is first and who is second, but I hope that everyone at home can see, and I'm sure my producers in my ear will be telling me soon later on as to who is doing well. But congratulations to everybody on this list of 5 I can just about make out, but I'm sure everyone's doing very well. The first question that's going to be coming up in this video that we're going to be talking about, the person who gets it right, they'll send in your name and your answer, and the place to send it into is on WhatsApp on 07534 426 006, and of course it's only open to entries within the UK, but the question that we're going to be asking, which we won't need you to send in the right answer to, is what is the address of the Humanity First UK website? Now, of course you can jump on and you can cheat, that's down to you. I mean, go on, do it. But anyway, send in your name and the right answer to this WhatsApp number. Again, UK entries only, 07534 426 006. And, of course, listen to and watch our video coming up, which is about, I believe, the Ivory Coast Hospital. A fantastic project, which we're going to be giving you a bit more information about. See you on the other side.
Treat all the creation of God with such deep love as though they are your close family members. Treat mankind in the same way that a mother treats her child. This is the way you should be. Not that you help someone only so that you can attain benefit later or take a favor in return. It is my prayer that this proves to be the first of many humanitarian projects established by Humanity First. With all my heart, I hope and pray that it fulfills its mandate and proves an exceptional means of alleviating the suffering of people regardless of their religious beliefs, regardless of their age, and regardless of their ethnic or social backgrounds. I pray that it provides the best possible care for patients and that the doctors and staff work tirelessly for the sake of providing relief to people, especially to those who are poor and deprived. It is my prayer that the administration manages the hospital in a way that the poorest people who cannot otherwise afford treatment are offered heavily subsidized care and, wherever possible, free treatment.
Humanity first, serving mankind. Humanity first, we live to serve.
hfuk.org/donate. Again, you can see the work that's going on the ground, impacting people's lives across the world, irrespective of creed, colour, background, tax bracket, political affiliation. The work that we do is there to serve humanity, and that is the ethos, of course, of Humanity First, there to serve humanity in all aspects. Now, the question that we asked you just before we went on that short break was, what is the address of the Humanity First UK website? So we're looking for almost the URL. What is the actual address of the website? And you'll be surprised as to how many people might not know the answer. They might think they know the answer.
You said it like 4 times.
But what is the exact answer? That's the exact answer. Anyway, send in your name and your answer on WhatsApp on 07534 426 006. I think you should be able to see that on your screens now as well. So again, a very interesting video there, giving us a bit more of an insight as to what's happening on the ground.
Before we move on to the quiz, you lot will be interested to know that at the moment, as it stands, currently in first position is our youngest contestant. And look how his brother, see that smirk that his brother gave straight away?
Watch what happens.
Your younger brother, Jazib Saab, is first
I'll
at
take
the
it
moment.
the next round, you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I like the rivalry. And I hope you guys at home are enjoying it as well. Please stay with us. Again, join in, have fun. But of course, it's about the donations as well.
Yeah,
it's about sending in money, making that change and making that impact. Let's move on to round 2 of this quiz. Let's go. Question number 1. The Euro 2020, the Euro 2020 final ended in penalties between Italy and England. Which of the following England players did not miss their penalty? The Euro 2020 final ended in penalties between Italy and England. Which of the following England players did not miss their penalty? Was it A, Marcus Rashford, B, Bukayo Saka, C, Harry Maguire, or D, Jadon Sancho? Which of these England players did not miss their penalty in the Euro 2020 final between Italy and England? I reckon they're going to know the answers.
I think so. If you have any pride of living in this country, you probably did.
Any pride, he says.
You would follow your country, support your country. You guys know? You guys must have watched the final.
Yeah.
I went to see the final, but I haven't got any question on, so...
You went to see the final?
But I haven't got any question on, so...
All right, so we'll sort that out, I guess, in a bit. But what do you guys think the answer is? Start with Jazib, the leader of the...
I think it's Harry Maguire, because I was watching it and I was...
Harry Maguire, right, okay.
Same here. I think Harry Maguire from Manchester United, I must say.
I guess you're a United fan as well, are you?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, the way you said it.
It's just Harry Maguire.
You wrote Harry Maguire as well. Okay.
Let's have a look at how we voted at home. The studio students have gone with C, Harry Maguire. Is that what our audience at home have gone with? Yep, a huge majority there gone with C, Harry Maguire as the player who did not miss his penalty against the final of Euro 2020. Is that the right answer? Indeed it is. It's highlighted green.
Yeah.
It is the right answer. Harry Maguire did not miss his penalty. Question number 2. Why did Japanese Princess Mako lose her royal status? Why did the Japanese Princess Mako lose her royal status? Was it A, for marrying a commoner? Wow. B, wearing a sailor fuku outfit? C, insulting the Emperor of Japan? Or D, getting divorced? Why did Japanese Princess Mako lose her royal status? Was it for marrying a commoner, for wearing a sailor fuku outfit, or insulting the Emperor of Japan, or getting divorced?
It's an interesting question, actually. Even the answers are... I mean, if you know it, then...
If you knew it, you know it.
You know it. But if not, you would... If you're trying to guess, you wouldn't know how... I don't know. I would love to know what logic you lot are guessing, unless you guys know. But, Jazib? You took a guess. What made you...
Insulting the Emperor of Japan, because... Yeah, just all guess.
Yeah, makes sense. Kaleem?
I was following that story, so I think it was marrying a commoner.
Oh, you did follow the
Yes.
story. All right. And Shiraz?
I did not follow the story, and so I just put wearing a sailor fuku.
Wearing a sailor fuku outfit, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what a sailor fuku outfit is?
No idea.
Right, okay.
Do you know what it is?
Neither do I.
No
I'm guessing
idea.
it's a sailor outfit.
Yeah.
Right,
So you
like
can
Popeye.
Google that during the next break.
Popeye. Right, let's have a look at how people voted at home. So it seems that majority of people... Now, can I just point out, like, no one's watching, but I'm hoping that nobody is Googling the answers to these. I mean, pizza's important, but, like, integrity is something as well. So I'm not judging you, but let's hope that's the case. The majority of people have gone for marrying a commoner as their option of choice. Let's see if that's the right answer. Absolutely. So the majority have gone with the right answer, marrying a commoner. At least I can say that the other people that voted for the other 3 options, we know that they're not Googling or they might not be very quick at typing. It's one of the 2. But well done to everyone that came
it's
for
the
option
speaker. I think
1.
because we put it on the table.
That's it.
Everyone's
it's
on it to
pushing
win.
everyone to insanity. Right, okay. Let's go to our next question. Round 2, what happened? I should have titled the round as well. It's what even happened in 2021. I think many people have been talking about how 2021 has been gone in a complete blur. And so we're trying to recap a bit of that for you. But question number 3. A volcano eruption on the Spanish island of La Palma was reported in September. But how long did the eruption last? A volcano eruption on the Spanish island of La Palma was reported in September. But how long did the eruption last? A, it's still going on. B, 2 weeks. C, 3 months. Or D, 2 months. My OCD is kicking in and I want the 3 months to be the 4th option. But there we go. Anyway, it's still ongoing. 2 weeks, 3 months, 2 months.
I just hope it's still not going on, really, to be honest.
So do I.
So
do I. Let's see what they look like they're
real
concentrating
serious.
fully.
Yeah. So, all right. Do any of you know? Well, let's start with Kaleem this time. Kaleem,
Random
Were you
guess.
following this
2
story?
2 months. No, not this one.
No,
No,
all right.
never heard of that.
what was your answer? What did you answer?
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. And Shiraz?
I think it's still going. My logic being, I think there's a small-scale eruption still going.
You think it's still going on?
You think it's a small-scale eruption, so it's still going?
Yeah.
Right, okay. You did geography, didn't you? So we'll take your word for it. Okay, right?
Jazib?
I think 2 weeks, because I haven't heard much about it. So, yeah.
So for me, I don't care what the answer is. I'm just happy that both of you had different answers this time. So it's something that I'm happy about. What would you have gone for?
I don't know. I would have gone for the middle answer, to be honest, because I have no clue. So I would have gone 2 months if it was me.
Right, fine. Let's see
That's
how...
my logic. Go with the middle
Fair
answer
enough,
if you
go
don't
with
know.
If in doubt, go with the middle. Let's have a look at what our participants and contestants at home have voted for.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
It's a very mixed
Split.
bunch here, isn't it? Okay, so we can see that the majority of people have gone for option B. Not a huge majority, but fair enough. They've said for 2 weeks, which I guess would have been the logical answer, right? If you're in doubt, go down the middle. Let's see if B was the correct answer. Can I make the noise? Okay, Option C. C, 3 months was how long the volcano on the Spanish island of La
That's still a
Palma.
long time, though.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, 3 months is pretty long. At least it's still not happening now, so
Yeah.
we're happy, right? Right, okay. Question number 4. In which of the following sports did Great Britain not win a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics? In which of the following sports did Great Britain not win a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics? Was it A, cycling, B, boxing, C, rowing, or D, swimming? Which of the following sports did Great Britain not win a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics?
Do you guys follow the Olympics? I know you fans of...
I followed it. I know that cycling, it could be indoor cycling or outdoor cycling. So I know indoor cycling they did win. So I don't know.
Okay. And Kaleem Saab, are you interested in the Olympics?
Did you follow this story?
I didn't watch anything. I think it was boxing, so I would...
Okay. And Joseph Saab?
No, I don't follow it.
Honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy. Probably not in this in this quiz, but like, I mean, yeah, definitely. So we are split here in the studio without any clear one answer going forth. Let's see how our contestants at home voted. Which of the following sports did Great Britain not win a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics? Cycling, boxing, rowing, or swimming? Again, quite a large split down the middle there.
Yep.
Most people seem to have gone with boxing.
Yeah, boxing, to be honest, historically, they have done well in the Olympics.
Yeah?
Yeah, boxing, they've done well.
Good old Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, Anthony
That's
Joshua,
where my knowledge
Lennox
stops.
Lewis.
Oh yeah, of course, Anthony Joshua. Let's have a look at how they voted and see if they got the right answer. So again, I can't do the I'm going to go every time we get the audience wrong, but I'm probably
Well,
going
not
to...
really, 30% have got it right.
You're always like a positive guy, innit?
Yeah, you have
right,
to.
okay, so 30% got the answer right, the majority got the answer wrong, but the correct answer was rowing. So rowing was the sport in which Great Britain did not win a gold medal in the Tokyo Olympics.
64 medals in total, Great Britain won, if you're interested.
These gold nuggets of knowledge, where do you get this other than from
It's my notes. You got them as well. But they got 64 medals, Great Britain did.
Okay, moving on to the last question of round 2. What was the name of the container ship that blocked the Suez Canal for 6 days in March 2021? I can already see some of the contestants nodding their head approvingly. What was the name of the container ship that blocked the Suez Canal for 6 days in March 2021? Was it number 1 or A, ever blocking,
Sounds
B,
right.
evergreen, C, given, taken, or D, ever given? What was the name of the container ship?
I wonder if these are all actual things or whoever just designed this quiz.
I'm going to comment on that at the end because otherwise I'll give away. But like, I can't imagine one of these names being the name of a container. Ever blocking, evergreen, given, taken, or ever given?
All right, let's go with Shiraz because he had the biggest smile on his face. Do you know the answer, Shiraz?
It's evergreen.
Pretty sure.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, pretty sure the others
We will
are
correct you.
the...
Don't worry, we definitely will correct you if
Let's
you're
see
wrong.
what Jasip said.
I did evergreen as well because I've heard of evergreen. I haven't heard of any of the rest.
Okay, and Kaleem?
Evergreen, definitely, because
Evergreen.
that company
Evergreen.
lost, I think, £1 billion in that as well.
Oh,
And
so
so you
following
follow.
that story.
Yeah, definitely,
Great, okay,
it's
cool.
evergreen.
And let's have a look at what people at home have voted for. It seems that the majority have gone for evergreen, but I do see a large proportion of people having also gone for option D. Let's have a look at what the correct answer is. The correct answer is actually option D, ever given. So I won't comment further. But do you have any facts on this? We have a fact on this, don't we?
Do we? I think we do. Well, I would have gone with ever blocking, to be honest. That would the 2% blocking,
Attributive, yeah.
ever blocking.
Right.
Jazib, actually, sorry, I've just been told in my ear and I thought I'd let you know, because for us it's quite impressive that the youngest contestant is still first. Jazib, you're still first at the moment. Brother's not really too happy about it. Kaleem Saab, you're not
That
checking
foot's
you,
nudging
like-
closer and closer
Yeah.
to his legs. Like I'm worried about what's going to happen at round 5. Okay, we're told that Shiroz, you are second, and Kaleem, you are
Third.
you have.
But that's
room to
technically not
improve.
his fault. The first question you
I
couldn't
didn't get
answer.
first two questions, so...
Right, we're told that
that's
he
a
didn't get 2
technical
questions,
glitch.
so we can't do that. We can't go at him like that. Okay, so the last question that we asked you just before the previous break, and of course that was the end of this second round now. But the previous question we asked you was, what is the address of the Humanity First UK website? And of course, the answer for that question was hfuk.org. I mean, it's not like rocket science. It's literally written on your screen. Like
And you mentioned it about
I've
4 or 5
mentioned it
times.
so many times. But yeah, it's there. It's literally written on your screen right now. So I mean, if you wanted a pair of Bluetooth speakers, that was the time to get it.
Sorry, I didn't even show you what those whoever's won this competition, this is what you win. These Bluetooth headphones. I can even open it. I've been told not to open it fully because we actually got to send. So we are actually going to send this out to whoever's won this competition. Masood, what do you think?
I think it's lovely. I'm told that a gentleman called Shajil Ahmed has won this particular. Sajil, I'm told. So take out the H, Sajil. And we'll be contacting you, or you can contact us here at Humanity First.
It's
and
waterproof.
Arrange.
I don't know
It's
if that's,
waterproof.
yeah,
What
it's
more
waterproof.
could you want?
Water prizes,
What more could you
waterproof.
want? Right.
10-hour playtime.
He's going to read off the. He's my glamorous assistant for today.
There
Cool.
we go. Put it here.
So well done to Sajil Ahmed for winning that. And of course, every question will have a prize, so everyone should get involved and send it in. The next question for you guys at home to win a pair of Bluetooth earphones. Who calls them earphones? Right. Is in which country is Humanity First currently building a hospital? Now, if you've been with us for the past 20 minutes, you should know the answer to this. So the answer is supposed to be quite easy anyway. So send in your name and your answer on WhatsApp. These guys are like typing away very
By the way,
quickly.
it is not for you. I know, like, if you know the answer, then you're not getting these headphones or this speaker, but you will be getting a prize. I just thought I'd rub it a bit in there. No.
These prizes are only for you guys at home.
At home.
You need to send in your name and your answer on WhatsApp to 07534 426 006, and the details should be on the screen now. Again, the question for everyone at home, in order for a chance to win these Bluetooth headphones, is in which country is Humanity First currently building a hospital? In which country is Humanity First currently building a hospital? Send in your name and the correct answer to 07534 426 006.
Do you want to give him a bit of a clue?
No? Well, we showed...
Yeah, there you go. I got him. Yeah, we showed a VT about this, so you should know. That's a clue. That's all we're going to do in terms of trying to help you to win this wireless headphones.
Absolutely. And also for those people that are on that are joining the quiz, again, you can see the joining details on your screen right now. Again, please also make sure that you are sending in your contributions, sending in your money. I'm told that it's such a quick answer, right? Money. Sending in your money to make sure that we are making an impact on the ground. There are so many different initiatives that are working all across the world. So many people are putting in their time and their effort, and we really want to be able to serve humanity because this is what we believe in and this is how we live our lives. So again, really every single pound that you give, there's lots of things that you can buy on a day-to-day basis, be that a meal for your family or going out for the day. If you sacrifice some of that money to be able to spend it for the sake of others, to make other people's lives who are going through such horrific tragedies right now, if you can make someone else's life better, then what better gift could we possibly give someone? So again, please send in your donations. Again, everything is on the screen where you can send it in. The number is there, the address is there. Please get on now and make those donations, and hopefully we can make an impact on people's lives.
Absolutely. What's next?
Coming up next is another lovely video, which is going to be talking about, we talked about in the last round about what happened in 2021. What we're going to do now is we're going to show you what happened with Humanity First in 2021 in a video review. So I hope you enjoy it.
The year got off to an exciting start with a virtual fundraising dinner due to the COVID lockdown. Our team in the north of England set up a community garden, providing freshly grown vegetables for the needy through our food bank. Our keen young volunteers set up an online tournament to highlight Humanity First's services around the world. Our second food bank opened its doors to the public in May 2021, reaching out and serving the vulnerable in the West Midlands region. Throughout the year, our first food bank in Murfield continued to provide over 500 food parcels to needy families each month, providing them a vital lifeline in difficult times. In May, our donors responded with open hearts to the Gaza crisis, and we were able to support the people of Gaza with various humanitarian projects, including a reverse osmosis water desalination unit.
Humanitarian support in a crisis or in resolving a conflict is the first step. Where you make a real difference is when you invest in development. And we as a country in the United Kingdom have done exactly that. But through our support of the UN's aims, I think we are achieving a great deal.
Humanity First is now a very well-established and well-respected international charitable organization. Indeed, Humanity First has now reached the stage where external NGOs or similar humanitarian organizations are seeking to partner and collaborate with it.
November saw the foundation stone laying of the new Ivory Coast Hospital, the Masroor Centre for Healthcare, based on the success of the Nasser Hospital in Guatemala. In December, 3 teams visited Ghana, Uganda and Kenya. Our medical teams carried out needs assessments and were able to build strong relationships with the local health authorities to help strengthen local capacity.
What we have here is 200 bags that are ready to be taken to Ematawa Primary School.
Humanity first, serving mankind. Humanity first, we live to serve.
So again, fantastic work going on there. And again, an in-depth glimpse. An in-depth glimpse? I don't think that works. But a glimpse behind the scenes as to some of the fantastic work that's going on behind the scenes as well.
That was your voice, by the way, wasn't it, on the
I didn't recognise it.
video? You didn't recognise it. I was going to ask what that word was. Such a difficult word.
The reverse water...
Something.
The water reverse osmosis desalination unit.
Well,
there you go.
Here you go.
I had said that about 14 times, thank you very much.
You are
I thought you'd give me
deserving
some
of this.
water.
No, you are deserving of this award.
Right, move on to round 3 now. Are you guys still with us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. The phones are going to start flying, I think, if we don't start getting the answers right. Right. Round 3, food.
Well.
Question number 1. Which fast food franchise has the largest number of restaurants in the world? Which fast food franchise has the largest number of restaurants in the world? Is it A, Pizza Hut, B, Subway, C, McDonald's, or D, KFC? Which fast food franchise has the largest number of restaurants in the world? A, Pizza Hut, B, Subway, C, McDonald's, D, KFC.
If you don't actually know the answer, I'll be interested to see where their loyalty lies. Because you just pick
This
what
is a
your
loyalty
favorite
question.
When
It's
it
a
comes to
loyalty
food, is that deep. Joseph?
I chose McDonald's. I've heard of that the most. I've seen more of those franchises around the UK.
Oh, Shiraz?
It just stopped. It's not working right now, so I'm just
What would
waiting.
you have picked?
I would have picked McDonald's, I think.
Oh, nice. Makes sense. Thank
Gone
you.
with Subway.
Subway?
Yeah.
What made you go with Subway?
I have read somewhere they have got a lot.
followed
I think
the
in
story.
UK
You
it's
do a
got...
lot of reading.
No, I mean,
Which is
it
very
could be
good,
wrong,
though.
could be wrong, could just a wild guess. I think it's Subway.
You should just stick with the reading story. Like, first I read about it, then we pushed you. Like, I just made a random guess. Stay with the first option. All right, cool. Let's have a look at what people at home had to say on this. Had to say on this? How do they vote?
Where their loyalty lies.
Where does your loyalty lie? Right, so it seems that Pizza Hut is abysmally low. Subway, somewhat of an answer. D, again, negligible. But C, it seems, McDonald's. Overwhelmingly, people at home seem to think that McDonald's is the fast food franchise with the largest number of restaurants in the world. Let's have a look if that large number of people were correct in their assumption. And they were not. The correct answer was Subway. So one of our studio audience, and it seems a small percentage of people at home got the answer right as well. So Subway was the correct answer there. Good. Healthy food. Right. I don't think so, actually. But question number 2. Grenadine is obtained from which fruit? Grenadine is obtained from which fruit? Is it A, the pomegranate, B, the lemon, C, cherries, or D, strawberries? Now you've got a bit of time to answer that question. Grenadine is obtained from which fruit? Pomegranate, lemon, cherries, or strawberries?
Why don't you answer what grenadine actually is?
I don't know.
It's a syrup. Because it says so in my notes. But no,
Grenadine.
It's a
Grenadine,
syrup.
the syrup that we all know and love so well, is obtained from which of these 4 options?
I always used to pronounce this word wrong. Well, even now.
That's not something that you say on TV, though.
I forgot that we're on TV. Let's just go straight to our contestant, save the embarrassment. Joseph, what did you think?
I chose cherries, but I don't actually know what Grenadine is.
Oh, so it's a
I
syrup.
thought you were about to say cherries, but I don't know why.
It's a syrup made by one of these 4 things.
Yeah.
All right, so you said cherries. Shiraz?
I've gone with the logic that maybe because pomegranate's got granite at the end, so...
Oh, it's good logic. It's good logic. Okay.
I've gone with the same logic, and it's pomegranate.
Okay.
Osman didn't agree with you there. He's like, okay, Jalil, you say it. I'll take your word for it. Let's see how.
I don't want to give away what the answer is.
Let's see what people at home had, how they voted. 2 of the 3 studio participants have said the pomegranate because the end of the word sounds similar. One of them said cherries, but let's see how people voted at home. An overwhelming majority have gone with pomegranate, and is that the right answer? I want a drum roll. Okay, yeah. Yes, that's the right answer. It's gone green. So pomegranate is the fruit from which grenadine is obtained. Next question. Question number 3. And apologies for the mispronunciation if I do get it wrong. Which Mexican food has a name meaning little donkey? Is it A, chilaquiles, B, tacos, C, burrito, or D, tamales? And breaking from my tradition, I am not going to read these options out again because I've mispronounced at least one of them I know. But which Mexican food has a name meaning little donkey? A, B, C, or D?
It'd be interesting to see what these guys think. I'm
also interested to see how they pronounce the first option.
How they pronounce. All right, guys, so let's see what you guys have answered for this question. Start with Kaleem Saab. Kaleem Saab, what do you think?
I have picked the first one. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, I'm sorry, I have to press you for a pronunciation on this.
Taco, burrito, they don't look similar with a little donkey. I mean, they don't look similar with anything. No, I went with the first one.
And how would you pronounce the first option?
Chilaquiles.
Right, good.
How
I'm embarrassing everyone else.
How did you
I'm not the only person. I'm not going to do it again.
Shiraz?
So I've put burritos.
I bet he put A, and then he just wants to say
Still
burrito.
won't
No,
pronounce
I'm not going to pronounce that on air. Okay.
I
Joseph?
chose chilaquiles because it's the longest word. And
This is the longest word. This is how we know now you're the youngest. You went from being at the top of the list, and now you've just proven that you are the youngest by saying, I went with the first one.
Because it's the longest word.
But
Okay.
hey, you could be right, you never know.
Chilaquiles, let's see. So A, B, C, or D. Which Mexican food has a name meaning little donkey? Chilaquiles, tacos, burrito, or tamales? It seems that the majority of people have gone with C, burrito. Again, a number of people have gone with chilaquiles at the top. Maybe they went because it's the longest word as well. I'll never know.
Yeah.
But let's see what was the right answer. And C is the right answer. Little donkey, burrito means little donkey. I guess it's something to do with the
Or is
the
it
shape of it.
interesting fact that the word burrito is a diminutive form of Spanish burro meaning little donkey.
And he didn't read that, he knew that before.
Yeah.
Right. Question number 4. What is the world's most consumed beverage, not including water? What is the world's most consumed beverage, not including water? I have a bit of a discrepancy about the phrasing of this question, but we'll leave that for later. A, coffee, B, tea, C, Coca-Cola, or D, orange juice? And I don't think the question means when you take water out of this beverage, what is the most drunk beverage? I think it's excluding water. What is the world's most consumed beverage? Coffee, tea, Coca-Cola, or orange juice?
Well, I do know something about these two brothers we were talking about. They're originally from Bradford.
Right.
We're all originally from Pakistan. We can't be Pakistani and not know this answer. And if you get this wrong, I'll take personal offense. It's how much I love this beverage. It's how much I love this beverage. That if you guys get this wrong, we're gonna have problems.
We've got 2 left now. One of them's left. I can't handle this question. Okay, cool. Let's see how. We're going to these guys first. Aren't we?
Sorry. Yes. So let's see. I took it so serious that I forgot what we were
Shuts
doing.
down. Like,
But no, let's see what you guys. Khalif Saab, what did you write?
I went with tea.
I gave you a big hint, by the way. Yeah.
I went with tea.
Tea.
Everyone loves tea. British, Pakistanis.
British, Pakistani.
Everyone loves tea.
Shiraz?
Tea. Have it with breakfast, have it with a snack, have it everywhere, I guess.
Have it everywhere.
And,
I chose tea because I've
It's the
heard it
shortest word.
I've heard it in a quiz. That's why.
If it is tea, I hope our producers can get us some now.
There we go. All right.
If it is. If it's not,
Should we
then
pause the show and take it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's see. What's the world's most consumed beverage, not including water, coffee, tea, Coca-Cola, or orange juice? It's a mixed bag here, I guess. A large number have gone with coffee, a large number have gone with Coca-Cola, okay. And the majority, though, have gone with B, which is, I think, Osman's favourite answer, which is tea. Let's have a look at the right answer.
And the majority have gone with the correct answer, which is tea. Tea is the world's most consumed beverage, and it doesn't exclude water because that would be really dry. So, I mean,
How
obviously
many
includes
cups
water.
this is just, it's not really a bonus question, but it's part of my notes. How many cups do you think are consumed in a day?
They'll give you this pen now. Go on.
How many cups of tea do you think are consumed in a day? Any guess?
By us or by like...
Not by us, but according to research and according to data, but I'll tell you, 6 billion cups of tea a day.
We could wait for someone to give an answer.
That's
Go on, answer. Go on, tell me what you think.
no, you guys know.
6 billion, right. That's a lot of cups of tea.
6 billion?
Yeah.
Billion.
That's just by me and you. Like, forget everyone else. Right. Question number 5, the last question of the food round. I also love how the round has been labelled food. It's got an exclamation mark after it, so obviously building up for something. Question number 5, food. What type of food is pumpernickel? What type of food is pumpernickel? Is it A, a seed, B, a fruit, C, a vegetable, or D, a bread? What type of food is pumpernickel?
Any clue, guys? Anyone even know the answers, or is it just a total guess?
Total guess, definitely.
So let's start with Jazib. Jazib, what did you guess?
I haven't picked yet, but...
Oh, sorry, I'll let you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb
Straight in there. It's actually like 4 options. Like, what are you going to go for? I'm guessing he's going to go for vegetable.
I picked
You
vegetable.
go for
Counting the
vegetable?
numbers, the words.
Yeah, but
Okay.
guess. It's a guess.
Shiraz?
Put bread.
Bread, what made you go for bread? Just a guess?
I know where it comes from. It comes from Germany, Pumpernickel. So
I can't even
He's
confirm
confident.
that. I can't
He's
even
confident.
confirm
I don't know
that.
what. He's
I mean, it could
confident.
be. I've got no notes on this, so it could be.
I think Grenadine might be changing his
Grenadine
answer
might-
now.
I picked vegetable. I think it's bread.
Why did you pick vegetable then?
I selected it and I submitted it, and then I thought it was bread. So
Okay.
Okay,
enough.
interesting.
Interesting logic, I guess. So what type of food is pumpernickel? We have, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that, you know it's from Germany. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Pumpernickel?
I don't know the German language.
Okay, he doesn't know the German language. That's not helpful in this situation. But again, if I am mispronouncing, then I apologize to everyone at home. Right, so what type of food is pumpernickel? C, fruit, vegetable, or bread? Let's see how people at home voted. Massive majority have gone for bread. Some people seem to think pumpernickel is a seed. Others think it's a fruit. Some people think it's a vegetable, one of which is in our room here. And the majority have gone for bread. Have you ever had pumpernickel?
No, but if I didn't know what it was, I can see why people might have come up from pumpkin. Maybe.
Ooh,
Maybe.
That's a good point.
I mean, it's not the right answer.
I mean, by that, yeah.
People
fair
could
enough.
think that.
They could also think it's a type of shoe or a type of metal, according to that logic. But let's see how people voted for at home and what's the correct answer. And the large majority have gone for bread as the correct answer. So well done, all of you at home who got the right answer there. End of the round. Now, just before we go on to look at some of the other things that we're talking about, and before we go to the leaderboard, I think we should be going to as well. We're going to be looking at our favourite part of the competition, which is, of course, our questions where we're involving the people at home, where there is an option and a possibility, rather, I should say, of winning our prize as displayed by my glamorous assistant.
There we go. Hold on.
I'm going to stop calling you that now.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, that's it. I know what my value is on this show.
Wow.
This is my value.
My glamorous manager.
There we go. I don't know if you guys can zoom into this, but there you go. That is the wireless
There's no pressure
earbuds.
on the cameraman. Zoom in now. Go on.
No
zoom in.
pressure, cameraman. But yeah, they're right there.
So there we go. And the previous question, which we asked you, of course, was in which country is Humanity First currently building a hospital? Now, I mean, these questions are not going to be appearing on the front of the New York Times anytime soon. But the fact is that these are quite simple questions, but we want you to get involved. We want you to be interactive at home with us here in the studio. So the question was, in which country is Humanity First currently building a hospital? And the answer, of course, was the Ivory Coast.
Yeah, that was the first VT that we showed when we went to a break.
Absolutely. And the winner for that particular question, drum roll, it was Fahim Rahman. So congratulations to Fahim Rahman, who is now the proud owner of a lovely set of Bluetooth headphones. So well done to you. Our next question, Aswan, do you want to read the question?
The next question to win a pair of these wireless Bluetooth headphones is as follows. Where did Humanity First UK open its second food bank? Again, all of the answers have already been mentioned. We've mentioned it somehow or in some way during the show. I'll read out the question again. Where did Humanity First UK open its second food bank? And I think before we go to another clip, I thought I'd just let you lot know that the leaderboard has changed. Jazib was first, Shiraz was second, Galeem was third. But now after that last round, Shiraz is now first. Look at him.
He's so happy.
He's so happy. Shiraz is first, Galeem is second, and Jazeb you have now
Just, I think you
in
need to
third
stop,
place.
like, change the way that you're doing the questions. It's not the longest word. It's not always the right answer.
We still got how many rounds left?
We've got a couple of rounds
We've
left.
got a couple of rounds left. It could all change.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So again, the question that Usman Saab has quite rightly said is, where did Humanity First UK open its second food bank? And you send in your name and your answer. The details are all on the screen. 07534 426 006. And again, this is only open to UK entries only. But again, of course, no one's stopping you from answering the question in your own homes. Now, before we carry on with the rest of the quiz, we have a brilliant video to show you, which is going to be looking at Humanity First endeavours and initiatives all around the world. Of course, we've talked about some of them already, and of course, we'll be talking about more of them coming up in the rest of the show. One particular one, which is of particular importance, is the work that Humanity First is doing in Kenya in the realm of education. So I hope you enjoy this video.
As Humanity First Kenya, we recognize the fact that these young Kenyans are not just the future of our country, but very much the present as well. And because we acknowledge their potential, we want to support it. And that's why we're here today.
Up to this moment, they've tackled so many things in the school.
We want them to feel excited, to feel comfortable when they walk into the schools. So we're doing classroom transformation. We're painting their classrooms. We're putting up educational posters for them to learn from. And we're also teaching them. And if you believe in that cause, if you want to help us bring about that change, if you want to be part of that change, please donate to the cause and help us change lives one step at a time.
Humanity first, serving mankind. Humanity first, we live to serve.
A really interesting look behind the scenes there at a very, very worthwhile project as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just worth to note that this team, the Humanity First team in Kenya, they go to remote areas and the existing schools that already lie in the areas, they adopt those schools, improve them and make it a better place for all the students in that area. But again, it's such a key part of society, and we pray for all of those, that may God Almighty enable them to continue to do this great work.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's not just about creating new infrastructure, it's about developing and supporting what's already there as well. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Moving on to our round 4. I mean, I just want to check with the producers. Are we going to be showing the leaderboard for our people at home? Let's have a look at our audience leaderboard and see who is doing what. And again, it's going to be testing my eyesight, but I'm guessing you are closer to your TV screen than I am to mine. So there are 5 leaderboard entries there. You can see. Sorry, what? Want to hear that again?
It's Durman Nasser, I think.
Okay, Durman Nasser Sab is number 1.
And from what I can see, it just says Opal, but I hope it's the Opal Sab that we know.
Oh, maybe it is.
It could be your cousin Humayun Opal Sahib.
Maybe
if it is, you're getting a shout out.
If it's not, sitting there watching it. I'm not even playing though.
Yeah, if it's not Humayun Sahib, you've got a shout out anyway.
Great. So again, that's the leaderboard. Again, you've still got a couple of rounds left. We're on round 4 now, and there's of course 5 rounds. We said this before, 5 questions per round, 5 rounds, 30 seconds per question. By the end of it, we will check the leaderboard, and whoever comes in the top 3 positions, please contact Humanity First and organise the receipt of your prize. I don't know. Taking of your prize? I don't know.
Your English is better than mine, man. So whatever you say, I'm just going to
agree. Neither of us
just nod along. That's what I've been told to do.
Round number 4. Just before we go on to the round again, I want to please tell everyone, we keep on saying it. I don't want to keep going on about it, but it is indeed the real reason why we're all here today. It's fun and games, quite literally. It's a fun quiz, but really it's about the difference that you and your donations can make to people around the world. We've seen the food banks. We've seen the Ivory Coast Hospital. We've seen the school that's being under development in Kenya. All of these are just a small glimpse of the fantastic work that Humanity First is doing across the world. And that's only possible by your donation. So literally every pound, every penny you're sending is going out there to impact people's lives and to change people's lives for the better. We spend, hundreds of pounds on laptops and phones. If you can take a portion of that and send it to Humanity First, we can turn that into something which is absolutely life-changing. Round 4, around the world in 5 questions.
Who named this? Right, anyway, around the world in 5 questions. The producer did. He's gonna be upset with me. Question number 1. Guys, you ready? Right. Which country has the most natural lakes? Which country has the most natural lakes? Is it A, Australia? G'day, mate. B, India. I'm not going to do them for all the countries. B, India.
Best not.
C, Canada. Or D, the United States. Which country has the most natural lakes? A, Australia. B, India. C, Canada. Or D, the United States of America.
It's a really interesting question, actually. If you know, you know. If not, it would be interesting to see what you guess. We'll start with Guinea-Bissau. What do you
It's
think?
Canada. I think Canada is the biggest in the area, and I think has
Okay, good logic. Strauss?
From geography, I'm pretty sure it's Canada.
Really want us to know that he's done geography. Very good much. And Joseph?
I guess the United States.
You guessed the United States.
Right.
Okay.
Let's have a look at what people voted for at home. Which country has the most natural lakes? A, Australia. B, India. C, Canada. Or D, the United States of America. And it seems that the large proportion of people have gone for option C, which is Canada. Let's see if they're right.
Yep.
Absolutely right, yep. So the large portion of people went for C, Canada, which indeed is the correct answer. Canada is the country that has the most natural lakes.
Interesting fact, actually, Canada has more than half of all of the natural lakes in the world, and I believe it's an impressive 9% of the country is covered in fresh water.
It's a believe, and it reads off the fact. I believe from my recollection. I believe this takes.
That is right. That is correct.
Absolutely brilliant. I think we should have a segment called. I was going to say Osman's Nuggets, but I think maybe that. Right, let's move on swiftly from there. Right, round number 4. Around the world in 5 questions. Question number 2. Which African country has the largest population? Which African country has the largest population? Is it A, South Africa, B, Nigeria, C, Ghana, or D, Egypt? Which country in Africa has the largest population? A, B, C, or D?
Hopefully you guys would have answered the question again. So let's start with Joseph this time. Joseph, what do you think?
I think South Africa.
Okay.
South Africa.
And Shiraz?
I've put... I remember Lagos, but I just put Nigeria.
Just because you like the word Lagos?
Yeah.
All right. Kaleem Saab?
I put Ghana.
Ghana. Interesting. So all of you went for 3 different answers.
And let's see what people at home voted for.
Oh, majority have gone for Nigeria.
Right, majority have gone for Nigeria, and it means it's quite a heavy majority as well.
Yep.
Let's see if they're right.
Yes, they are correct.
Fantastic.
Nigeria is the correct answer.
Well done to everyone at home for getting the correct answer.
Another fact about Nigeria.
Here we go.
I have, yes, it has about 200 million inhabitants. So that is the right answer. Well done for those who got it right.
Well done. Question number 3. And again, I apologize for if I mispronounce any of these words. Okay, right.
Go on, it's all right.
Question number 3. Okay. Khmer is the national language of which country? A, Cambodia, B, Laos, C, Nepal, or D, Kyrgyzstan?
I think you did well, man.
Right?
To be honest, yeah,
Right.
you did well.
We'll see what they say in the comments. Khmer is the natural language, or the national language rather, of which country? A, Cambodia, B, Laos, C, Nepal, or D, Kyrgyzstan?
And have you ever been to this Khmer?
Well, Khmer is a language. I don't
Oh, it's
think
a
I've been to it.
language. Sorry, I meant. Oh, do you know what it is? It's just that I've not had my cup of tea.
That's it. That's it.
And the producers don't take the
I
hint.
mean, that's it. We're asking for it.
We're
but
asking for it.
All right.
All right.
Excluding
I'll
water.
ask you once we reveal the answer. Then I can ask. Have any of you been to the country? But
Khmer.
what do you guys think it is? We'll start with Joseph.
I pick Kyrgyzstan because.
You think Khmer is the national language of Kyrgyzstan?
Yeah, no idea though.
Okay, right.
All right. Can't fault you for that, Joseph.
I put Cambodia. I just looked at other countries and just thought of what other languages they spoke, and then I think Cambodia is most likely in this case.
So did you Google it, did you say?
No.
Oh, sorry, that's what you meant. Oh, okay, right. That's what.
I picked Cambodia because Nepal has a different language, Kazakhstan got different, so it was between Laos and Cambodia, so I went with Cambodia.
Okay,
Right.
interesting.
A bit of logic there.
Okay, now I can ask, have any of you ever been to Cambodia? All right, so now, can you edit that and put it?
Can we put that before? So we see more into everybody nuggets.
So, Khmer is the national language of which country? Cambodia, Laos, Nepal, or Kyrgyzstan? Let's have a look at how people voted for at home. And the overwhelming majority, even though some have voted for Kyrgyzstan, the overwhelming majority seem to have gone for Cambodia as the correct answer. Let's have a look if that is right. Please can we reveal the correct answer? Indeed, it is A, Cambodia. Khmer is the national language of Cambodia.
Yeah, well done to you two for getting that right.
Question number 4. Which of these countries does not have a shade of red on its flag? Which of these countries does not have a shade of red on its flag? A, Greenland, B, Spain, C, Chile, or D, Botswana? Which of these countries does not have a shade of red on its flag?
You need to know your flag, guys. You need to know your flags. Do you know the answer?
Yes. That's because I've got it.
That's because you got it in front of you.
What do you guys think?
Joseph?
I chose Greenland because I know Spain. I know, yeah, that's all I know.
Because you know Spain, so you're going to go, okay, fair enough. Shiraz?
I've put Botswana. There's no real reason. Initially thought Greenland as well, but then...
Because it had green in the name.
Exactly for that reason. And then just switched.
Gleams
Up Greenland, but I think it's the last one.
You always do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
It's between
I thought
two,
it was
so-
the first two, but I put the second two. Okay, right, great. Right, so let's have a look at what people have voted for. But actually, before this, what would you have voted for? You've
So
seen the answer, though.
I know Spain and Chile, they have red
Yeah.
in their flag, similar to what Jazib said. So I would have gone for either Greenland or Botswana.
I probably would have gone for Greenland, to be honest.
Because
I
there's
think I would
green
have
in
gone
the
for
name.
Greenland, yeah. Because
I think that's too obvious, though.
Really?
Yeah,
That's probably why
I think
they
the
put it in
producer
there.
tried to trick us,
They
so I
try
would have
to
gone for
trick us.
Botswana.
It's misleading. Right, anyway, so let's see how people voted for at home. See, exactly, this is the thing, right? So almost the same have gone for Greenland as have gone for Botswana, but the majority have taken it to Botswana. That's where the majority of people have voted for. Let's see if they were correct. Absolutely. Botswana does not have a shade of red on its flag. So congratulations to everyone at home.
Yeah, well done to Shiraz for getting that right.
Question number 5, the last question of this round. What is the driest place on Earth? What is the driest place on Earth? Is it the Atacama Desert, McMurdo in Antarctica, the Sahara Desert, or Kufra in Libya? What is the driest place on Earth? The Atacama Desert, B, McMurdo in Antarctica, C, the Sahara Desert, or D, Kufra in Libya?
It's an amazing question. Any of you guys actually know the answer? Or is it studied up on it? Anything geography has ever come up in geography?
I'm not using geography for my excuse this time, but I'll give my reasoning when...
All right, so let's start with you then. What do you write?
So, I know Sahara Desert is definitely the warmest, but that's why I just put maybe driest Atacama Desert. I don't know.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Okay. And Kaleem Saab?
I picked Sahara because it's the biggest one. So
Okay, fair
So
enough.
one person's going for the biggest place, one person's going for the longest word. I mean, I think we're working out a pattern.
Let's see what
I
Jazib
chose
says.
Sahara Desert because it's the only one I've heard.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Let's have a look at what people voted for at home.
Oh.
So it seems many people have gone with our studio participants with Atacama Desert. So Atacama Desert has taken the majority of our votes, followed up closely by C, the Sahara Desert, then B, McMurdo Antarctica, and finally, with the least votes, is Kufra Libya. Let's have a look at what the right answer is, please. The correct answer is B, McMurdo in Antarctica. So,
And it hasn't rained there for more than 2 million years,
Really?
interestingly enough. Yep, that's what it says on the paper.
more than what? 2 million years?
Yes.
I mean,
2 million
which
years.
weathermen
That's
were
why
there?
it's the driest.
Who was there to record this? But, fair enough. Okay, cool. The
We trust our
producers
producer.
We trust our producers. So again, the McMurdo in Antarctica is the driest place on Earth. So that's the end of that round. Again, so let's have a... I'm told that Sharoz is first, followed by... Who's second and third? Do we have that information? Ooh. See the anticipation.
Kaleem is second.
Kaleem is second.
and Jazib is still first.
So
So
you have to
it's
pull it
not
through.
changed since the last round, but you still have one more round to make a difference.
Absolutely. In our previous question, we asked
where did Humanity First UK open its second food bank? And the answer, of course, anyone who is familiar with Humanity First, was Walsall in West Midlands. Again, fantastic work going on there. Some of the things that are coming through, absolutely brilliant work going on there. And the winner for this particular question, I really need a drum roll. And the winner of these headphones, of course, not just a question.
Let me open them. There we go. These ones.
Amazing. I mean, look at that. What more could you want, apart from it closing? But the winner for that is Varda Sohail Saiba. So congratulations to Varda Sohail, who is now the proud owner of Fly Sport Burst Wireless Bluetooth Earbuds. So well done. Earbuds, earbuds, earphones, AirPods. Right. Next question, again to win another pair of Bluetooth headphones. You can get the trend going now. In which country has Humanity First started the Adopt a School project? Now, we've shown you this, we've talked about this, we've given you all the clues. If you have been paying attention, I hope you have been, you should know the answer to this question. In which country has Humanity First started the Adopt a School project? You just send in your name and answer. Do you want to give the good people the number?
Yeah, 07534426006. That's 07534426006. Please do send your name and the answer on this number on WhatsApp.
Of course, those details are on the screen for you as well. And again, open only to UK entries for that particular competition. But again, congratulations to Varda Sohail for winning the previous question. Now, before we move on to our last round for today's virtual Humanity First dinner/quiz, we are going to be showing you a glimpse at some of the fantastic work that is going on in another very troubled area of the world, in Gaza. So we're going to be having a look at some of the fantastic work that the volunteers for Humanity First are doing on the ground in Gaza. Let's have a look.
Yes, I am Untitled Chapter, project manager of CIMW here. This is a location of a main carrier water pipeline in Rafah city. It carries water from the west side to the eastern side of Rafah, and it will feed more than 50 or 55,000 people in this area. We are noticing here a continuously blast, continuously breaking of this pipeline because of the capacity of the water hammer for minion. This pipeline is very urgent and very important for the city in Rafah because it feeds more than half people of the city here in Rafah. Continuously blast, continuously broken here. We try to make maintenance continuously, but it needs a very materials from us and fittings which we don't have exactly in our stores. To want to replace this pipeline continuously or completely from UPVC to steel pipe to absorb these waves from water hammers.
Can you explain why the pipe burst?
Why? Because of the water hammer phenomenon. Now, this is a carrier pipe. When the electricity shut off suddenly and shut on suddenly, it makes waves in the pipeline.
Is this a common problem? Or
yeah, very common, yes, very common, and continuously. This pipeline was broken last week, and last week in other place, and last month, and last month in the other place. And we pay money for asphalt and pavement and discourse and materials more. So we, in our plan to replace this pipeline continuously, maybe in the other place or to stay. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Sean with Anir. I'm here in Gaza at the Patients Friends Society Hospital in the middle of Gaza City. And I'm here looking at the brand new reverse osmosis water filtration system. Here you can see the panel here showing the status. You can put it in English if you'd like. And this project was brought to you by Humanity First UK. It's a $23,000 project for the whole system, including a solar panel system to run the energy. This serves 8,000 patients a day with 20 cubic a month, 8,000 patients a month with 20 cubic meters of purified water. better than what the hospital was paying for each month before Humanity First UK and Anira installed this system. They were paying about $2,000 a month for water, and this water is purified enough to be used in the laboratories that necessitate having distilled water. So thank you very much, Humanity First UK, for this support. I can tell you everyone here at the hospital is very grateful. Thank you.
Humanity first, serving mankind. Humanity first, we live to serve.
I mean, it's fantastic to see, of course, that the work isn't just about giving money and it goes into thin air. This is us showing you on the ground, realistically, that the money that you give is making a real impact on people's lives. And again, Humanity First, there's nothing for Humanity First to gain from this other than the selfless service of humanity. And again, these people, these volunteers going out and making sure they're making an impact on people's lives every day.
And that was an amazing video just highlighting the great work the Humanity First team is doing in Gaza, providing clean drinking water for the people of Gaza and in particular for the hospital. So again, it's an amazing work. Please do open your hearts and donate to this amazing cause so that we can also make a change in the world.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for that video. And again, thank you for the brilliant work that's going on as well. Let's move on to our final round. Who said it? Round 5. You guys you're with us still? You're hanging in?
This is the last round. This is make or break now.
This is it. Joseph, this is your last chance now to beat your brother.
Joseph, I don't like to say it out loud, but we're all rooting for you.
We're going to announce it on TV.
We're going to announce it. We're rooting for you. You're the youngest. We're going to root for you.
That's
But
it.
I mean, whoever wins, we'll be proud of you. But Joseph, inshallah.
Let's do it. So good luck to everyone at home on this final round. Round 5. Who said it? Question number 1. My chances of being PM are about as good as the chances of finding Elvis on Mars or my being reincarnated as an olive. Who said it? Was it A, Gordon Brown, B, Boris Johnson, C, Jeremy Corbyn, or D, Ed Davey? Now, we're not saying if it's true, we're saying who said it. My chances of being Prime Minister are about as good as the chances of finding Elvis on Mars or my being reincarnated as an olive. I think that's a dream that many people have had.
Interesting. So let's go straight to our contestants. Let's start with Joseph. Joseph, what do you think the answer is?
I picked Boris Johnson, but I don't really know.
All right, fair enough. Shiraz?
I put Gordon Brown. I think the rest are not serious, but I think they wouldn't say something like this.
So you think Gordon Brown's a joker? All right. And Guinea-Bissau?
I'll put Gordon Brown as well, just a guess.
All right, interesting.
Okay. So we think that Gordon Brown is the only person not serious enough to have made this comment, and all the other 3 are too serious to have made this comment. Right? Great. Okay. Logic there. Let's have a look at what our audience at home have voted, or how they have voted.
Majority have gone for 47% have gone for Boris Johnson, and then it's split evenly between Gordon Brown, Jeremy Corbyn, and Ed Davey. So let's have a look at what the correct answer is.
Your eyesight's better than mine.
That's because I've got glasses.
Fair play. I might need to borrow them for the next
Right,
one.
then your eyesight's technically better. I found you glasses.
I might need to borrow them for the next one.
Oh,
right. It seems that the majority of people have gone for the correct answer, which was B, Boris Johnson. My chances of being Prime Minister are about as good as the chances of finding Elvis on Mars or my being reincarnated as an olive. Right.
It's just humble.
So humble.
Just humble.
So humble. Question number 2. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Who said it? Was it A, Mother Teresa, B, Gandhi, C, the Dalai Lama, or D, Abraham Lincoln? Was it A, Mother Teresa, B, Gandhi, C, the Dalai Lama, or D, Abraham Lincoln? If you judge people, you have no time to love them.
It's a beautiful quote.
It's a lovely quote.
Very lovely quote.
Yeah.
All right, let's start this time with Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau, hopefully you've answered the question. What are your thoughts? What do you think
Abraham
the answer
Lincoln. I have answered the last one, Abraham Lincoln. But
is? You think it's Abraham Lincoln? All right, just a guess?
Just
or?
a guess.
Okay. And Shiraz?
Just a guess, I put Dalai Lama.
Okay, interesting. So different so far. And Joseph?
I chose Mother Teresa because I've actually heard of this one.
You actually heard her say this?
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, well, let's see what everyone at home has put for the answer for this question. majority have gone with Mother Teresa, 69%, and then again it's evenly split between the rest.
majority,
Yeah,
isn't
so let's see if that is the correct answer. It is the correct answer. And
Absolutely.
Joseph, that's 2 of 2 now. I'm not counting because I don't want you lot guys to think that I'm fully on his side, but I am technically. But
He's got a little model figurine of
that's
Joseph
2 now.
down here as
Joseph,
well, right?
Joseph, that's it. You keep going. Whatever is inclining you to get these answers, you just keep doing that, my friend.
It's becoming very, very focused on Joseph now.
No, I'm rooting for him, Joseph.
We need everyone to send in donations to Humanity First and also to support
Joseph.
Joseph as well.
Yeah.
But again, please remember, before we move on to that next question, keep your support coming in. You've got the Slido quiz, you're taking part, all fun and games, lovely, have fun. We hope you're enjoying your pizza at home. But again, please do send in those donations. Make sure that this event is something that inspires you to sacrifice for other people. And if you think about it, I mean, the amount of money that we spend on a day-to-day basis, it's huge. And that same amount of money can be spent to make somebody's life that little bit much better. I mean, we've seen the providing of clean water, we've seen the providing of food, we've seen the provision of functioning schools. I mean, these are the things that we take for granted.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
The phones we have, the laptops we have, the places we go out to eat. When we travel, we spend hundreds of pounds, if not thousands of pounds. And a portion of that could be used to literally give life-saving treatment and world-changing circumstances to people around the world. So please do dig deep. Don't think £5 or £10. Think much bigger than that. Of course, however much you can afford, but really dig deep to make that difference. And hopefully you'll feel the benefit of that as well.
Inshallah.
Going on to question number 3 of this final round. I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes $25,000 a year. It's interesting with the quote that we've just talked about. Yeah. I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes $25,000 a year. Who said it? Was it Justin Bieber, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kanye West, or Mel Gibson? I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes $25,000 a year. Now, I'm not sure if they were saying it in terms of the fact that $25,000 is a lot of money or it's not a lot of money. So I think that we'll leave that judgment down to you guys.
There's no notes about Justin Bieber as well. I think the producer left this one blank.
Absolutely clear, absolutely
but
clear.
All right, let's go straight to you guys. What do you guys think? Let's start with Joseph.
I chose B, Gwyneth Paltrow, but it was a guess.
Guess? All right, fair enough. Okay. And Shiraz?
Same here. I've chosen...
You're just now copying Joseph, isn't it?
He's taking the lead. He's got back on the bandwagon. Yeah.
Go on. All right, so you pick B as well. All right, that's good. And Kaleem's one?
I picked D. Mel
Gibson. You thought A?
No, I didn't thought anything this time.
Okay, cool.
All right, good.
Let's see how people voted at home. I am who I am. I can't pretend to be somebody who makes $25,000 a year. It seems it's a mixed bag, but it seems that the majority have gone for B, the answer of Gwyneth Paltrow. Let's have a look if that is the correct answer. Absolutely right. Gwyneth Paltrow, B was the correct answer. That's the person who said this quote. Question number 4. They will try to close the door on you. Just open it. They will try to close the door on you. Just open it. Who said it? Was it A, DJ Khaled, B, Vladimir Putin, C, Jay-Z, or D, Donald Trump? They will try to close the door on you. Just open it. Who said it? DJ Khaled, Vladimir Putin, Jay-Z, or Donald Trump?
Shiraz is smiling, so I'm assuming that he probably knows. Shiraz, you know the answer to this?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you the reason why I'm smiling.
Why are you smiling?
It's just because I've just put Donald Trump because I think he's the only person capable of saying such a silly thing.
All right, so you've gone for Donald Trump. Kaleem, let's see what you've gone for.
Donald Trump.
You've gone for Donald Trump as well, and Joseph?
DJ Khaled.
You've gone for DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
Interesting, different things. Okay, what made you go for DJ Khaled? Was it just a guess?
Yeah, just a guess.
All right, well, let's see. It might be a good guess. Let's see.
Let's see how people voted at home.
At home, yeah. Oh, majority, 58% have gone for DJ Khaled. The rest, again, evenly split between the other 3. Donald Trump actually was the second highest answer that was voted for, so I agreed with you 2. Let's see if that is the correct answer. It is DJ Khaled. So, Joseph, that's, mashallah, you're doing really well. Another do you know what DJ Khaled always says as well?
You're celebrating inside.
No, inside I am. I don't want to lie to you. Inside, Joseph, don't worry, just one more question. Is it one more question? One more. Do you know another famous quote of DJ Khaled? He says it so much, you guys must know.
Another one.
And another one.
Another one.
Another one.
So I'll start off the next question with another one. Right. Question number 5. There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Who said it? There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. Was it A, Socrates, B, Confucius, C, Aristotle, or D, Karl Marx?
This will be interesting to see what you guys have picked for this answer. I guess let's start from the right. Kaleem Saab, what did you?
I picked the last one, Karl Marx, just a guess as well.
Karl Marx, okay, guess. And Shiraz?
I've picked Karl Marx, reasoning being he's a Marxist, and he'll say something like this. Yeah.
Okay. And Jazib?
I did Aristotle. I've heard of him, but it's not like 100% sure.
Okay, fair enough. So all three of you went, two of you went for option number D, and Jazib went for option number C. Let's see what everyone at home picked. Majority, 57% of you agree with Jazib, and again, the rest, it has been evenly split. So let's see if that is the correct answer. It is the correct answer, so Jazib.
Aristotle.
That's 5 out of 5.
You're
You got
making
all
this
of them
comeback.
right, isn't it? You got all of them right, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Inside, I'm smiling as much as you are, Jazib, but I can't show it because your brother's looking right at me.
But there you go. So I think we'll find out how our contestants have done here. Of course, let's find out at home as well. We're going to be looking at the leaderboard again. Just before we go and look at the results, I'm sure the producers are going to be tallying up the results shortly. But of course, we have been doing this event for the past couple of years, and we really want to bring that fun element into fundraising, try to get, see that? Bring the fun back into fundraising. See that? Wow.
That's why you're here every year.
That's why I'm here every year, right? But so what we really want you to do is dig deep, make those contributions, send that money in so that we can really put it to good use. Of course, Humanity First, if you followed us over the years, Humanity First UK has really been at the forefront of putting that service to humanity, regardless of colour, creed, or race, or any other kind of differentiation, really going out there serving humanity. And we can only do that with your contribution. So really, literally, whatever you give will be getting to the place that it needs to be and making that impact on people's lives. So please do dig deep, go on the website, and the details for your donations will be on the screen. So please follow them. And
some of the things that we mentioned, this is just normality for us. I mean, we've all born and raised in this country. Just to turn on the tap and have clean water, running water. That's so normal for us.
Or send them to school and have an education.
And can you even imagine, like in hospitals where you're trying to save people's lives but you don't have clean water? So again, it's life-changing events, life-changing services that is taking place across the world. Even the schools again is something that it's in our system. When you get to a certain age, you start school. There's no ifs or buts about it.
Absolutely.
You start school, but in some areas, it's unfortunate that they don't have that luxury of having the basic education. So again, every penny counts. Please do open your hearts and do help save a life, and your wallets. Yes, absolutely. I believe now we're going to go to the audience leaderboard to see who has won today's quiz. You're going to have to tell us in our ear because we can't actually read anyway. It's too far. Not that we can't read.
So actually, we can.
It's on the notes. So you should be able to read this on your notes.
We can read it. So there seems to be there's a couple of there's a word that seems to be reoccurring, but I won't be making any judgments on that. So looking at the top 3 for the top 2, I'm sure the producers will be sending in the third result as well. But at the first position so far, we have S Uppal. So whoever that is, we don't have a first name, but please do get in contact with Humanity First at events@hfuk.org. And in second position, we have the Uppal family. So Uppal seems to be a recurring theme on position number 1 and number 2. No judgments, of course. Get in contact, whoever the top 3 people on the leaderboard, you can tell on the leaderboard as well. Can you make out the third name?
Yeah, it's Dalman Nasir Saib, who I think in the beginning he was first, but now he's ended up third. So well done to you as well. Please do contact us at events@hfuk.org, and then inshallah the Humanity First team will be in touch and make sure that you get your prize.
And also please, with that contact, make sure you put in your name and your access code as well, so they'll be able to identify who it is that is speaking to them. Of course, the first prize, as we mentioned before, the £50 Amazon voucher. The second prize, the beautiful Bluetooth speaker. And the third prize, of course, the Humanity First merchandise. Again, something that everyone wants to get their hands on. Looking at the contestants...
I can't believe it. I don't even want to believe it.
No.
I demand a recount. This needs to be recut. Can whoever's in our ear, can you check this again?
Are we absolutely sure that this is the
Are we
final result?
absolutely sure? Yeah, we are.
I'm being told that we are. Right, okay. So should we go from the bottom?
Yeah.
You don't care now, do you? Okay, right.
No.
In third position, we have Galeem Sub.
Well done, Galeem Sub. Mashallah, you came third.
In second position, we have Jazib.
Jazib Sub, mashallah, well done.
And in the first position, we have...
Well, it's not much of a cliffhanger.
Osman.
No, it's Shiraz, mashallah, well done. Mashallah, well done to all three of you. You guys did great taking part, and Jazib, mashallah, you did really well as well.
And of course, congratulations to everyone. The winning team will be sent Humanity First merchandise, and we've been looking at the leaderboard at home, so well done for everyone who has been joining in at home. Now, we've been asking questions throughout the show, trying to get our audience at home to be understanding the kind of work that's been going on, to give you a bit of a glimpse behind the scenes. The previous question, because remember, the Bluetooth headphones are still up for grabs.
There we go.
There we go.
We don't only have one, by the way. This is not the only one we have. We do have more at the back. This is just one we were given to present to you lot so that you actually believe we're going to send these to you. Here we go.
The question that we asked previously was, in which country has Humanity First started the Adopt a School project? And of course the answer was?
Kenya.
Kenya, of course it was. We saw the video about that as well. And the winner for this prestigious prize is Yumna Misha. I hope I pronounced that appropriately. Yumna Misha is now the proud owner of these Bluetooth headphones. So congratulations to Yumna at home as well. Don't forget to donate to Humanity First at hfuk.org/donate. That's what today is all about. The details are on your screen. Dig deep, as Usman said, open your hearts, open your wallets, and send the money in, because of course Humanity First doesn't benefit from the money that you're sending in. This money is something which is sent in to serve humanity. People who don't have access to water, who don't have access to medication, don't have access to education, whose families are fleeing war and conflict. This is money that goes out to help those people on the ground to change lives. So please do donate.
And you can continue to donate even when this broadcast comes to an end. That is by online at hfuk.org/donate. So again, please do donate.
Absolutely. So I'm told that this Humanity First virtual dinner, of course, this is what we've been waiting for, and of course, this is just something which has been raised till now, but of course, throughout the year, we receive contributions from all over the world, people sending in their money. But I'm told just from this virtual dinner, so far, we have raised a total of £17,000, which is brilliant. I mean, if you look at, for example, the work that went on in Gaza with the water plant focusing on giving clean water to the people of the area, helping the hospital do research. That was a £23,000 project. So you can understand the immense impact that work like this actually does. So £17,000, please keep donating. Yeah. When this finishes, it doesn't mean that the contributions stop, and the work definitely doesn't stop. So please dig deep.
And if you are new to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Keep in touch with all of the great work that Humanity First does throughout the year. Of course, if you subscribe and you click on the notification button, then you will be kept up to date with all of the amazing work that is taking place. And of course, please do like the video as well.
Absolutely, brilliant. So, I mean, we're going to have a final updated figure right at the end. Just before we give you that final goodbye, as it were, I just want to say thank you to our wonderful studio participants. Jazib, my commiserations. Galeem, fair enough, all right. But well done to our number one, Shiraz, as the winner of today. And of course, for everyone at home as well, thank you very much for joining in. I'm now told that our last figure for today's broadcast, of course, is going to keep going up as everyone donates. I'm told it's £20,000.
Right,
so
amazing.
Again, it's a brilliant number. Again, thank you to
thank you
to us. Can we say that? Thank you to everyone in the studio here as well, the producers and our contestants at home.
I think if you remember any one thing, and if we can leave with you one thing, it's just please do continue to donate. This broadcast will come to an end, but you can continue to donate, and that is on the Humanity First website. And that is hfuk.org/donate. So please do continue to donate.
Imagine if you got the website wrong right at the end, right?
Imagine that.
Thank you very much for joining in. And until next time, may the peace and blessings of God be upon you all. And thank you very much.